Who are they?
The top 1/10 of 1%.
What are they like?
These people are so posh and snobby, they're snotty.
That's Rich on the Mark Thompson Show.
The Bezos is enjoying their time away. Lauren Sanchez is the fiancé of Amazon billionaire Jeff Bezos. She is a friend of the host of the Mark Thompson Show. I like Lauren Sanchez, and I know that people like to take shots at her. I don't like when people take shots at her. I think she is, I've told you before, she's smart, she's capable, I get it, she's got that, sexy thing forward, but nothing wrong with that. Jeff is rocking the big guns. He's got the workout look going. They're both into their physical person. Mm. The eyewitnesses, though, who have seen the fiancé of Amazon billionaire Jeff Bezos, that Lauren Sanchez, to whom I was just referring, land a helicopter aboard Bezos's $100 million support vessel.
That's how they travel. That's pretty nice.
She made 3 or 4 attempts, apparently. It's not easy to land a helicopter on a yacht. Tony is showing you the pictures now. They have a casual get-together after Lauren lands on Kourou. Do you know what Kourou is, Kim?
No, I don't.
Kourou is the $500 million super yacht.
Oh.
Which features a wooden figurehead that bears a striking resemblance to Lauren Sanchez. It's been the talk of the various towns at which it's been docked. The 246 support vessel carries crew. You don't want the crew on the main vessel. You want them on the support vessel.
What if you need help? What if you need someone to bring you something? You want to bring your little bell? They have over to the main ship.
Yeah, that's the whole reason you have that. The support vessel. You need something, they bring it from the support vessel to the main vessel. There's the, as I was described, the figurehead on the front, the wooden figurehead on the front. Looks like Lauren. Anyway, the support vessel is 246 feet. Like, that's a huge ship that follows the other huge ship. It supports, as I was mentioning, crew and has ATVs, supercars, seaplanes, motorcycles, smaller boats, scuba gear, personal submarines, and even helicopters. That's all on the support vessel. So she was landing that helicopter on that support vessel, Kim. That's what she was doing.
Okay.
Bezos is 59, Sanchez 53. They hit the star-studded party circuit in the south of France immediately after getting engaged to celebrate the engagement. Her diamond ring is said to be worth, this is a good question, said to be worth, how much is the ring that Lauren Sanchez is wearing? It was given to her as an engagement by Jeff Bezos. How much is it worth? I am taking answers in the chat. 3.5 million, says Randy. Mackay says 10 million.
A lot.
Man, that's a huge ring. John Anderson says 12 million. Tom says 5 million. Delwood says 14.4. Okay. $14 million for a ring? Are you guys crazy? What's wrong with you people? You've lost all sense of what money is. The wedding ring will be worth $20 million, says John. 100 billion, says Dr. Evil. From Snidely Whiplash. Gail says 15 million. More than I'll make in my lifetime, says John. Well, that is probably true. The answer, 475,000, says Chad. 3 million, says Knit1 Pearl 1. 6 million, says Christina. These are all good guesses. The actual retail price for the ring that is being worn by Sánchez, purchased by Jeff Bezos. $2.5 million.
Oh.
Yes.
That was less than I thought. I was going to say 5.5, but okay.
There's a lot of, you can get a lot of ring for $2.5 million, people. I mean, these guesses are really getting out of control.
Why are you yelling?
Yeah.
How do you even lift your hand?
There she shows it off, but you can see that's a massive ring. It
really is. It's huge. It's
yes.
I don't know. That's very ostentatious, but I guess if you have that much money, why not?
Thank you. Ostentatious is a dang word.
I would think, though, that I would feel guilty every day that I had that thing on my finger. Like, I would think to myself, there are people that are hungry, and I have $2.5 million sitting on my hand.
Would you?
Yeah.
I think you get over it somehow, but maybe not. Maybe you would be haunted by it. Angela Lansbury has sold her place. She has passed away, as you know, but the family left with her place in Brentwood. Now, you know Brentwood, if you're in the Bay Area, as the Bay Area Brentwood. But in Southern California, there's another Brentwood. That's where O.J. Simpson lived.
Yeah.
That was the last time it was in the news in a big, big way. It's also where a lot of people live in Brentwood, or kind of LeBron James.
Kind of near UCLA, right?
Yeah, ish. Okay.
Okay.
Closer to the Getty Museum, if you know where that is. Anyway, Brentwood is the place that Angela Lansbury lived, and just 11 days after it was reported to hit the market, the home sold. She lived there for more than 4 decades. She was 96 years old. Here it is. The home purchased by Lansbury and her husband, Peter Shaw. She married him in 1949. Stayed married until his death in 2003 at 84. They purchased the home back in 1985. Look at how beautiful it is.
It's pretty, yeah.
Yeah. And it's 3,700 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, about a half-acre lot in this very bougie place called Brentwood. How much did Angela Lansbury sell that place for? I understand that when I say Angela Lansbury, I'm talking about the estate, her kids, her family. They have a swimming pool there. They have a skylit formal dining room featuring a portrait of Angela Lansbury. A terracotta tile. I think they'll throw it in. I do. I think you can get it. Yes. Neither she nor my father came from money, said the daughter. They appreciated everything they had. A lot of big stars these days, they forget, but they never did, she said in the Wall Street Journal interview. 16 million, says shadow producer Calvin Wong. 7 million, says Christina. Gail Guthrie says 12 million. Tom says 14.5. 4.5 million, says Mackay. I'm going to stop the bidding now. Mackay, winner. 4.5 million. Yeah. That's exactly right. Yes, Angela Lansbury's estate sold for 4.5 million. Well, I'm sorry, they listed it for 4.5. I guess they got 4.9. Okay, but I'm still giving Mackay credit. 4.9. It was listed at 4.5, and 4.9 is what they got. There's a back and forth and a negotiation.
That's pretty.
So, she was 19 years old when she got her first movie role, Angela Lansbury. Kind of wild. A tourist has won $1.3 million in a jackpot played on the Wheel of Fortune slot machine at the Las Vegas airport.
That's what we call getaway day. Yeah.
The players secured the prize money on the Wheel of Fortune triple-double emeralds game, which is in Terminal 1 at the Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas. The airport posted this. Usually the airport machines are adjusted so they're not paying out very much, But you do hear about this, and this is a huge one. Slot machines in the terminals have created more than $1 billion in revenue over the last 36 years. So that's revenue that the slots are taking in.
So what do you do if you win like that and then they call your boarding, like you got to go? But I mean, how do you I guess you just missed the flight. I just won 1.3 mil. I'm going to stick
For
around
1.3 mil, I missed the flight. It's funny. My friend won 4,000 on a jackpot, and they do come over and they make you do all this paperwork. And he did miss the flight.
Okay,
but it was worth missing the flight for 4,000 also. So the answer is you just missed the flight.
Yeah.
But the slot machines are an overwhelming revenue producer for the Las Vegas airport.
I've played the slots at the Vegas airport before, but I put my money back in as I walked away. They didn't give me anything to go home with.
It's very hard to win.
Yeah.
You know. But as we finish That's Rich, I will give you this last item. This CEO of this beleaguered company is named one of America's wealthiest executives. His base salary increased this year, even though the company is, as I say, beleaguered. He's 68 years old. He took over this troubled company in 2022. It suffered a catastrophic blow to sales. He makes $168 million.
Whoa.
And he's named one of America's wealthiest executives. He is the CEO of, if you guessed, Peloton.
Oh.
Yeah, the Peloton CEO he's doing well. The company, not so much. His base salary was $1 million, but it shot up to $1.25 million despite Peloton losing 22% in revenue and axing over 1,000 jobs. He was coaxed out of retirement with this competitive $168 million a year compensation package to take on Peloton and try to rescue it. He is the former boss of Spotify. So head of Spotify comes over to head Peloton. They give him this fat package at $168 million a year. And the company needs help. Meanwhile, the eye-watering salary vaults him to make him one of the highest paid CEOs and richest CEOs in all of America.
Wow.
Yeah. He used to get $7 million a year as the chief financial officer at Spotify. He was there for 4 years. And then he was at Netflix before that. He took the company public. That was back when they were still shipping DVDs, back in 2010.
Yeah.
You know, Netflix. But since taking on Peloton, he has yet to turn its fortunes around. SEC filings show that Peloton posted $749 million in revenue in the 3 months ending on March 31st. It's down from the same period last year. It's down by $200 million. Wow.
There was like a hot minute where everybody wanted a Peloton. It was like the thing to have. And then there was some accident that happened where a child was hurt, or I don't know if that was the catalyst or what, but all of a sudden, like, Pelotons were going up for sale on Craigslist. Nobody wanted them. Now it's hard to get rid of them. So I don't know.
I think you're right. I think there was a recall, as I recall the recall. The problems with Peloton are, as Kim said, maybe so stubborn that this dude isn't going to be able to turn it around, but he's being asked to. Anyway, and to bring him out of retirement, they needed to put together the package. $168 million makes him a CEO who's part of That's Rich.
More on how the other half lives
These people aren't just rich, they're crazy rich.
next time on The Mark Thompson Show.
Hi, it's Mark, and I thought that was great. Hit the notification bell. You'll know whenever there's a new video being dropped, and please subscribe to our channel to help us save the universe.